So this is the spade end knot, or how I tie the spade end knot anyway. I use the Drennan hook tyer, and I'm going to use a size 12 hook, so quite a big hook. It's a wide gape hook, just so that it's a bit easier to see. And the way I do it is I put the hook into the hook tyer like a vice, so that the point is facing up and the bottom of the spade is facing towards me. I like to hide the point inside the hook tyer, so it's not going to catch or damage the line in any way. So now the hook is gripped by the hook tyer. The line I'm using is our Edge Tackle Premium Mono in 0.15mm, so that matches the hook quite nicely. And the way I'm going to do this is I'm going to trap the line between my legs there, so I've got some tension on the line. Obviously sometimes when I'm fishing I might be tying the hook directly onto the line, and I'll just use the rod to create the tension. But I'll just cut a bit of line off there. So this is the way I do it. I bring the line behind the hook tyer, this bar here, and then I bring the two lines together, so the end of the line and the front of the line. I twist it and ensure that the line is trapped together in front of the spade. Now that's really key. So you can see that the line is coming off the front of the spade straight away. Okay, and then I'm going to rotate the hook tyer clockwise, so to the right, and I'm going to do that very carefully to start with, so that I gather the two pieces together, and then I'm going to whip that down. Now I'm going to do that again because it's not easy to do it slowly, but I'll try to show you as slow as I can. So it comes together, and then I start to whip that line down the shank of the hook, and I'm going to do about 8 turns on this. Now I'd vary that depending on the diameter of the line and the size of the hook. If I was using a smaller hook with, say, a fine diameter hook length like 0.07, I might do only 6 turns. But when I've got a thicker line like this, I'll use about 8 to 10. Now I'm going to trap the line behind that peg. I'm going to wet that knot, and this is now where we start to actually form the knot. So I have to push the lever forward on the hook tyer, so that's going to now gather up the knot around the back of the whipping and onto the shank. And I'll just gently pull that, look, so you can see that's pulling through. It's not damaging the line because it's not too tight, it's not causing friction and damaging the line. And I've actually created there now the whipping of the spade end knot. And then the final bit, which the reason I prefer this hook tyer, is I can pull the tag now, and that's pulling it from behind. So it's not pulling it forward and damaging the line, it's taking the line back through the end of the whipping and completing the knot. So now I've got the perfect spade end knot. Now I'll just gently pull that, everything's good, it's not going to slip, and now I'm just going to cut the tag end. So I'll cut that as close to the knot as I can, and that's it. That's the way I tie my spade end hooks. I'll just try and show you there. You can see it's beautifully straight off the front of the spade. I haven't damaged the line in any way, and for me that's the perfect spade end knot.